You guys ready to leave yet? We've still gotta buy flowers.
Ayako, where's my clothes?
I told you I don't know. Come on, you're not Haruto. All right now. Time to go, Haruto.
You're about to die and come back to life again, Kiryu-san. If you agree to come with us, the reward will be considerable. You can put that guarantee on the Watase family name.
But for that to happen, you're saying Hanawa needs to die.
Yup. So here's my plan. First, I'll dredge up a corpse with a build like yours. When the Daidoji find it next to Hanawa-san, they'll think it's you. Publicly, both bodies will be declared unidentified.
Corpse with a build like mine. You find those lying around often?
Don't underestimate the Omi. Shit like that's a piece of cake. We even got a coroner in the loop. This time it'll be us outwitting the Daidoji.
I see. Sounds like a solid plan.
Now we're speaking the same language.
Sure. We would be if I were actually Kazuma Kiryu.
You still going on about that?
Let Hanawa go. That's the only reason I came here.
Kiryu-san!
I told you, you've got the wrong guy.
Well, sitting here staring at each other's getting us nowhere.
What's that supposed to be?
Just what it looks like. A red tiger.
Yeah, and I'm asking you what it means.
There's someone in charge of the homeless in Osaka Sotenbori. Name's Akame. I want you to find them and show them this. Hanawa-san is being taken there as we speak. It'll serve as a clue to help in your pursuit.
Why are you doing this?
'Cause the boss is the only one vouching for you. Rest of us aren't so convinced. Why should I go to all the trouble of bringing you into the fold? We're getting damn tired of waiting for you to prove yourself.
You should have realized from the start. I told you, I'm not...
You say you're not Kazuma Kiryu one more time, and Hanawa gets it. I'll leave you to make your own way to Sotenbori. Bring anyone else, and negotiations are over. You can bet you'll never see us again. As for Hanawa-san, good luck finding his corpse.
So show the tiger to this Akame guy, and then what?
Go and see for yourself. Akame's territory is on the south side of the Sotenbori River. Ask around there, and someone's bound to know. That's all I feel like telling you.
Is this a game to you?
Yup, but that don't mean you can dilly-dally. If the Dragon of Dojima is really everything they say he is, then he'll find answers soon enough. And if he ain't, then I guess this is all a waste of time. It's up to you if you want to leave Hanawa-san hanging. Literally. Do what you want.
Hello?
Hello, it's me, Joryu.
I've been waiting to hear from you. Any update on Hanawa-san?
He's still a hostage, somewhere in Sotenbori, on Omi turf. I'm headed there now.
Very well. What can I do from here?
If you don't hear from me in the next 3 days, pass that info to the Daidoji. It'll mean I failed to save Hanawa. His life will be in your hands.
Will it? I can't imagine the Daidoji will rush in to save you two.
I know. I just figured someone should tell them. Because if I die, then Hanawa's whereabouts die with me.
Very well. I appreciate your consideration.
Hey, do you know Akame?
Akame-san? Yeah, now that you mention it. I saw Akame-san heading into the parking lot. You might catch up if you hurry.
How do I recognize him? Who is he?
You'll know when you get there, man. Better hurry, though.
Huh. What gives you, old goat?
I'm looking for someone named Akame. Know anything?
What business you got with Akame-san?
Beats me.
What kind of dumb shit answer is that?
I'm not trying to be rude. I was told to find Akame and show them this.
Oh, hold it, old man. That's...
It's what?
No way. You really don't know? Now that's priceless.
So, can you help me out? I'm searching for a friend that's been kidnapped. This thing's my only clue.
Not much good if you don't even know what you got. Maybe my crew and I should take her off your hands. How about it?
Oh, seems I picked the wrong person to ask.
You look pretty calm, old geezer. Sure you're not scared shitless? Hard to tell with you wearing those shades.
Enough. I don't want to be forced to hurt you.
Yeah, you demented coot. Hand it over while I'm still asking nicely.
I warned you.
That's my line, limp dick!
Here we go. Let's You're testing my patience. Take me to Akame. I'm done wasting my time.
All right, quit the dick measuring. Haven't seen you before. You got guts coming to Sotenbori. And all by your lonesome, too. Must be tough shit.
Who are you?
Aren't you the one who's looking for me?
So, you're Akame?
Last I checked. Would you mind not gawking at me?
I was told you're in charge of the homeless around here. Gotta say, you're not what I expected.
Hey now, that's not the only thing I do. Call me a jack of all trades. Fixer or informant, you name it. It all depends on the client. Hey, you ever gonna let that poor guy go? So, what do you want from me? Well, a red tiger. So, you're a guest of the Watase family?
Yeah. A man named Tsuruno told me to show this to you.
Ah, I get it now. Okay, how about you come with me then?
Wait, I never said I was on board. Do you work for Surno? As a lackey or something?
No way. Not me. Tsurano-san and I've never met in person. Our relationship is strictly business.
Huh? Then what about Hanawa?
Hanawa? Who the hell's that?
Are you serious?
I don't know what you expected, buddy, but just leave it to me. Come on.
I try not to make a habit of following suspicious people.
I'm not Yakuza though, you know?
That still doesn't mean I can trust you.
Well, you might have a point there. By the way... What should I call you?
So, Surno really didn't tell you a thing?
Nah, nothing. All I know is whoever turns up with a red tiger is in for some hospitality. So, that means you're clueless too?
Yeah. What do you mean by hospitality?
I think it'll be more fun as a surprise. That tiger is an access pass to a very unique venue. Actually, we can't head there just yet, so cool your jets.
It's Joryu. You can call me Joryu.
Well, as you already know, I'm Akame. Anyway, let's move, Joryu.
Sure. This is...
My office. Typically off limits, but you're our special guest, so enjoy this red tiger welcome.
This is an office?
Bit of a dump, right? This used to be a warehouse for a cabaret club called Odyssey. Now, well, it serves its purpose.
A retinal scanner?
I'll get you registered on that thing in a bit. What do you think? Welcome to my lovely office. Feel free to use it as you like, till we head to the venue I mentioned.
The exterior is somewhat misleading.
Well, if I glitz things up, I'd just become a target. I deal with plenty of creeps on the job. Always pays to be careful.
You said you were a jack of all trades. Is one of those trades organized crime?
That's real funny coming from the guy with the red tiger. Make yourself at home. Just let me register your eyes in the scanner. That way you can come and go as you please. Alrighty. That should do it. You're all set. Hey, you got pretty eyes. So what's with the glasses?
Aren't you just a guide? Stick to your job and stop the questions.
Whoa, why all the hostility? Well, you're free to leave if you'd like. Or we could keep talking. I'll be hanging out here for a while, okay? So what's next, Joryu?
Why don't you tell me about yourself?
I told ya, I'm a jack of all trades. Guess I do a little bit of everything, legal or not. But buying and selling info is the most lucrative. I look after the homeless around here. In exchange, I get juicy intel.
So that's what Surno was referring to.
I'd probably come off as some sort of community activist to outsiders, huh? But Osaka's got more homeless than anywhere else in Japan. Gotta use local conditions to my advantage if I want to stay afloat as a small business.
Can't we just move on to the venue already?
Now's not a good time. We'll go tomorrow. Once we go, that's it. If you're not in tip-top shape, you'll regret it later.
I can't afford to laze around. It's urgent.
Hey, at least you got something to look forward to tomorrow. Just take it easy for today.
What'll you do?
Night's still young for me. I got a mountain of work. I'm not gonna strangle you in your sleep, so relax. Use that sofa if you need a nap, okay? Oh, hey there. Did you sleep well, Joryu?
Yeah, thanks.
Was gonna wake you earlier, but you were sleeping like a baby. And to think you made all that fuss about lazing around and such.
You want an apology?
Nah, you're good. Actually, I happen to be totally swamped today. You mind waiting a little longer before we get going?
Look, I meant it when I said I can't waste time. Give me the location and I'll go myself.
Sorry, no can do. You need me with you. It's not the kind of place you can just waltz into.
Not so.
All right, if you're gonna be that way, then I got an offer for you. How about helping me out? You got that red tiger, so you must be pretty tough, right? The quicker I finish up here, the sooner we get to the venue.
You say venue as if that means anything to me. What exactly am I walking into?
Fair enough. It's a top-secret playground for society's bigwigs. They call it the castle.
The castle?
If you tried looking for it yourself, no way you'd find it in. You gotta be chosen to enter. Or blessed with a red tiger, for example. So how about it, Joryu? You gonna help me out? You do seem in a mighty rush to get to that castle.
Not like I have a choice. Fine. If that's what it takes, let's get it over with.
Sweet! I knew you'd come around. Then let's get started. So, I told you that I source info via the homeless folks out here in Sotenbori, right?
Yeah.
Well, they've been asking for my help recently. Seems homeless people around here have been disappearing, one by one. Apparently, they're being taken by welfare thieves.
Welfare thieves?
Yeah, scum who round up vulnerable folks just to extort them for welfare checks. Let me tell you how it works. First, they promise you a place to live, rent-free, plus 3 square meals a day. But really, they cram a bunch of people into tiny little rooms, basically cages. Then they force them to sign up for welfare and steal any money that comes in. Their prime targets are the newly homeless, because they're still clueless.
So, they prey on the helpless.
Exactly. They snatch everything, bank books and all. By then, there's no escaping. The living conditions are filthy as all hell, too. These thieves treat them like livestock.
And? What do you want me to do about it?
Isn't it obvious? You gotta run those guys out of town and rescue the victims. It's the right thing to do, ain't it?
Wait a minute. There's a chance these guys are working for the Yakuza. Most Yakuza families in Sotenbori are backed by the Omi Alliance. Are you prepared to stand against the Omi?
Hell yes! If it's our own local Yakuza behind this, they're bringing shame to all of Kansai. I want to see you kick them to the curb and run them out of Sotenbori.
At least you've got conviction. So, how many welfare thieves are there? Are we the only ones on the job?
Huh? Oh, you're fighting them all on your own, Joryu. Violence isn't for me. I just help the victims.
Wait, what? Oh, I see how it is. This was your plan from the very start, wasn't it?
Oh, don't throw a fit. They say the righteous won't turn a blind eye to injustice, right? Besides, if you can't handle this, you definitely can't handle the castle.
If you say so. Now tell me where to find those welfare thieves. It's time I introduce them to my fists.
Hell yeah! Now you're earning that red tiger. Too bad I don't know their specific location. I've heard they tend to pop up on the riverside near Sotenbori Bridge pretty often.
So, what do you say, mister? How about bedding down in a warm house, 4 walls and a roof over your head? You're no stray mutt. You're a human being. You can't sleep out in the cold like this. You can trust me, pal. If you don't believe me, then come see for yourself.
That's very nice of you, but I'm fine here, really.
I'm saying this for your sake, you know? And you won't be lonely. There are plenty of others.
It's just, when something seems too good to be true, it usually is. look at me now. If I could go back and do things all over, I would.
Damn it, give it a rest. You keep spewing the same shit. Said come with me.
Fuck's your deal, man?
So, you must be the welfare thieves. You guys just do this out in the open, huh?
And what if we are, asshole?
Where do all the people you help end up? It's time you release them.
Fuck are you supposed to be? Some kind of hero?
So what if I am?
We're Omi men. Bow that head of yours, and I might just consider letting you pay us off. Or you're gonna regret ever.
I don't see anyone here worth bowing to. So, tell me, what will I regret?
You wanna fight, old man? Great. We'll dump your corpse in the river.
Here we go.
I'll ask again. Where are you keeping the homeless people?
You!
Seems the Omi have really let themselves go. Stealing from people who have nothing. That's as low as you can get.
Keep your big-ass nose out of our business.
Where are you keeping them? It'd be easier to tell me where you still have all your teeth.
Untitled Chapter in Shofukucho! It's on the second floor!
That's better. Now, you deserve some rest.
Thank you, sir. You saved me.
No problem.
Those men said they were Omi, right? Are you gonna be okay?
It's fine. I won't be in the city for long. What about you?
Huh?
If you don't have anyone to rely on, have you heard about赤? She looks out for the homeless in this area.
No. I'm new to these parts.
Ask around and you should be able to find her, assuming you're interested.
Akame, you say?
Yeah. Take care, all right?
Hey, you can't just stroll in here. Authorized personnel only. You sleepwalking, Gramps?
I heard you're keeping homeless people here. Is that what this whole floor is for?
The hell? Yo, we got a lunatic out here. And he's spouting bullshit. Don't know where you blew in from, buddy, but the exit's that way.
This room's locked from the outside. Is that because you've got people caged up in there?
Man, this guy's a pain. Spare us the lecture, dumbass. You trying to get your face rearranged? Hey, the hell are you doing?
Damn. Even the air is foul.
Bastard. Think you can just do whatever the hell you want? Get ready for a whooping!
How about this?
Who the fuck are you?
You've gathered quite a collection.
You're never gonna get away with this. You know what family you're screwing with? The Omi Alliance. so watch it.
The very dregs of it, aren't you? Seems the Omi have fallen on hard times. Why else would you pull a scam like this?
The fuck?
So what if you're Omi thugs? Gonna go cry to your boss? I'd be too ashamed to admit my family got their asses kicked by one man. Even if you are small-time. You've disgraced the reputation of the Omi Alliance. Kick up a fuss, and you'll be the one looking stupid.
Who the hell are you?
Release all those people, and I just might forget what happened here. I'm saying this for your own sake, you know.
Damn it.
Wow. Amazing, Joryu. You're the best.
Akame, surprised you found the place.
I figured you'd handle things pretty quickly. Plus, I could hear all the hollering from outside.
Wait, who's this bitch?
Really? You make your living preying on the homeless and you don't even recognize me? Figures. Of course you haven't done your homework.
Shut it, lady! We've been helping the homeless, giving them beds and food and shit. The hell's wrong with that?
Huh? Everything's wrong here, duh. You're really sugarcoating it, you little cockroach. You think shoving people in a dump like this is helping? You don't even let them out for air. If it's so great, maybe y'all should try it. Now cough up their stuff. Bank books, IDs, papers, hand them over. Unless you want another taste of this guy's fists. Right, Joryu?
Yeah. You heard the lady.
Seriously though, Joryu, you're super tough. Thanks to you, a ton of innocent people were saved.
If only that were true.
What you mean?
Don't act like you planned all this out of the kindness of your heart. You just want to use the homeless for your own ends instead, don't you?
No way. I'm not like that. I'm gonna make sure they get some actual support.
Oh, really?
Hey, buddy. You seem to be misunderstanding me, so let me lay it all out for you. Ain't no way in hell I'd ever take advantage of people like those welfare-stealing bloodsuckers. I owe a lot to the homeless people of this city, you know? I ain't a backstabber. I actually got scruples. And a big part of why I started doing this kind of work was because I wanted to return the favor. This city and the people who welcomed me in, I just want to help them out. Honestly, it's thanks to their efforts that I can earn a decent living. No denying that.
You said you owe them. What exactly do you mean?
Don't feel like telling you. Maybe later, if I get to know you better.
That's so. Seems like the lack of trust is mutual then.
I'll ask all the homeless people we saved today to join my network. That way, I can strengthen my intel and better protect them from thugs like this. It's a win-win situation, get me?
So this is how you managed to obtain the info you sell.
Yep, and today was an especially good haul. Couldn't have done it without you, Joryu. Now I'll keep my end of the bargain and take you to the castle.
Finally.
Oh, but one more thing before I do. Well, Joryu, seeing as how you're so tough and all, I got a favor to ask. Would you maybe help out again in the future?
You want my help?
Well, being a jack of all trades, I never turned down a job. But everyone's got strengths and weaknesses, you know? I mean, you can take out guys with one punch, but I could slap someone 100 times and get nowhere. It's just not efficient. Of course, you'd only go up against scum like those thieves. It's practically charity work.
Once I finish what I came here for, I'm leaving Sotenbori.
Oh, really?
But I don't mind helping out while I'm still here.
Wow, seriously? You're the best! Well, no point in beating around the bush. Can you help me with some other stuff before we head to the castle?
Hey, what are you trying to pull here?
I know, you're busy, right? But I got things to take care of, so we can't leave till tonight anyway. And we've still got some time till then, so how about earning some money with me? Sound good?
So long as it's only until tonight.
Wow, awesome! Thank you so much!
Akame, please take me to the castle.
Sure thing. Sorry for making you wait so long. After all, that's the whole reason you came to Osaka, right?
Glad you understand.
Of course. But one more question before we go.
What is it?
Are you afraid of heights? What'd you think? Pretty freaking cool, yeah?
I see it. Sure is a big boat. But why is it called the castle?
You'll find out soon enough. You just gotta wait till we land and see.
What the?
Well, take a look back there. It's a castle. Get it?
From Osaka.
Yep. And this castle ship's cargo is a full-blown adult amusement park. And only real VIPs get a ticket to come inside. This ship's owned by the head branch of the Omi Alliance. It's an old foreign vessel that was sold off for peanuts. Real beaut, don't you think? These days, it's run by an Omi family called the Kijin clan.
The Kijin clan.
Word is they're a nasty group that handles all the Omi's dirty work. The appeal of this place is its promise of unlimited freedom. Obviously, that includes drinking, gambling, whoring, you know. The hotshots that come to party here get away with anything. Only thing they won't let you do is bring in your phone. Remember how they took ours? If people could record stuff, that might put a damper on all the fun.
Concealed from the eyes of the law.
Yeah, that's the kind of place we're at. Back in the day, having a high-end members-only club was enough to hide secrets. But nowadays, anyone with a smartphone can be a journalist. That's where the Omi saw a business opportunity to cater to the particularly perverse. People with taboo fetishes can live out their darkest desires here.
They're slowing down. Come on, dear. Give him the whip.
Oh, darling, can I really?
Of course. Be as wild as you please.
Gladly. Woo!
The targets of their abuse, typically gamblers up to their necks in debt. Folks who went for one last hurrah to change their luck, only to end up like this. So the worse the economy is, the better things are for business. Oh, and for guests who crave even more stimulation, check it out.
The Colosseum, huh?
Crowds go crazy for bloodshed, you know? Far back as ancient Rome. But it's not without its merits. You got world champion boxers, legendary martial artists, renowned hitmen, perps, gold medalists. The VIPs here bet tons of money on them, so the fighters' earnings can be huge.
Akame, you said the Kijin clan runs this place, right? The Watase family isn't involved?
The Watase family? Bet your ass they are. The families of the Omi Alliance take turns hosting the Colosseum every night. Just so happens that tonight, it's the Watase family's turn.
Seriously?
And Joryu, that red tiger you're holding's the only way to take part in the fights. It's a golden ticket to the ultimate arena. Sky's the limit, if you're tough enough. That's why those tigers fetch a pretty penny with the right buyer. It's my job to meet anyone with a tiger and bring him to the Castle Coliseum. You gotta be really trusted in the underworld to do this, so I'm the only one in Osaka who's been given the responsibility.
Why didn't you tell me all of this earlier?
Well, Joryu, you said you didn't know what the red tiger meant, right? Normally, people are happy to come with me. But if you said, no, I hate Colosseums, well, then I'd bear the blame. But now that we've come this far, there's no getting off this boat.
Great.
Hey, it'll be fine. You got a red tiger because someone believed in your strength. You'll just be part of the opening act to start, but by the end, I bet you'll be MVP. And then someone in the Watase family should have a huge prize for you. Maybe it'll be Tsurano-san himself.
Why should I go to all the trouble of bringing you into the fold? We're getting damn tired of waiting for you to prove yourself.
I see. So that's how this works.
Hey, Joryu, you're not mad at me, are you?
No. Actually, everything's starting to come together. Seems like Tsurno wants to test me. If that's the case, I'm up for the challenge. And I'll make sure he regrets all of this.
Not sure I get you, but hey, as long as I ain't the one in the doghouse.
So, how do I enter the Coliseum?
There's a reception area by the Coliseum entrance. If you head that way, you're sure to find it.
What, so this is as far as you go?
I'm barred from the castle when I'm not escorting competitors. Let me look around, pretty please. I'll come find you later, okay? That work for you?
Fine. Do what you want.
Don't pout too much about it, all right? Well, I'll catch you later, Joryu. Go get yourself signed up.
Looks like you made it here in one piece, Kiryu-san. Or was it Joryu?
You. They call you Shishido, right? Not gonna hide your face today?
Nope. On this ship, the might of the Omi Alliance is law. Nothing for me to worry about.
Where's Tsurno?
Looking after Hanawa-san. Originally, I was the one supposed to be doing that, but I was just having some fun. And Tsurno accused me of trying to kill him.
Took my job away. I gotta say, it's tough taking care of a pet.
Bastard.
If you don't want to get your buddy killed, I suggest you head over to the Coliseum.
If you make it out alive, I'll even tell you where Hanawa is.
You'd better not disappoint me. Captain Tsurno's got high hopes for you, too.
I'm getting Hanawa back. Then, I'll be sure to thoroughly convey the extent of my gratitude.
Ha! That fella is Homari Nishitani III, Kijin clan patriarch. He's the Omi Alliance officer who runs the castle. He's got it all. Youth, money, charm, and an impressive body count. A true model Kansai Yakuza.
Am I supposed to care? I won't play your games forever.
That's so. Anywho, looks like it's time for me to split. Put on a good show for the crowd at least, would you?
What's this, Joryu? Didn't know you had a friend.
That's what it looked like. You're not as sharp as I thought.
I'm only kidding. But forget that. Did you sign up for the Coliseum?
Getting around to it.
You're really hopeless without me, aren't you, Joryu? I'll handle it for you. Right this way. Hey, another gladiator delivery?
We've been waiting, Akame-sama. May I see your entry token? Congratulations. You've been given an amazing opportunity. What name will you be registering under?
Joryu.
Understood.
There you go. Now you're on standby. You know, you should probably lose the glasses when you get to the ring, don't you think?
That won't work for me.
How come? Don't want people to see your face?
Exactly. I'll need a disguise. Gotta find one somewhere.
Excuse me, Joryu-sama. May I have a moment? Shishido-sama from the Watase family told me to give this to you.
Ooh, what's this? A present?
As I understand it, yes.
That bastard.
Looks like he's poking fun at you, Joryu.
I bet he has plenty to choose from. Why this one?
Well, it'd be pretty surreal to see you fighting that thing, so that might be fun.
Really?
Ladies and gentlemen, are we having a good time? We're up to 5 deaths so far tonight, but that's not enough blood for you yet, is it? That's why this evening's hosts, the Watase family, proudly present a series of historic Yakuza conflicts reenacted in 3 consecutive battles!
3 battles? What are we walking into?
Don't know. We ain't here to do anything but lose, yeah? We're small fries, man. They don't gotta tell us shit.
Yo, Shishido. Aren't these some of the guys the Watase family rounded up? You're really cool letting them all die at once.
If it means spicing things up at the castle tonight. Some of them may not even end up dying either.
Hey, did you find someone interesting?
Yeah. Let's see if you can tell which one.
Our scene is Osaka, as the 20th century nears its end. Osakans are tormented, right under the Omi Alliance's nose, and by who? International Crime Syndicate, Blue Dragon! Tonight, they've plotted a cruel, devious act of indiscriminate arson. But wait, who's this? Yes, it's a young patriarch Watase!
Shit. They didn't give us weapons?
Is that enormous brute really supposed to be Watase?
Witness the genesis of the Watase family's independence! Operation Destroy Blue Dragon! Our very own Patriarch Watase will be painting the town red tonight!
Wait! Are you serious?
And here I thought I'd have to take it easy on you. Bring it!
Ready for this.
What's this? Patriarch Watase is down! We're seeing history rewritten before our very eyes!
Hey, Shishido. That's your guy, right? The promising newbie?
Yeah. But you ain't seen nothing yet.
Now we return to historic Yakuza battles! Picture Kamurocho in the year 2005. Our vicious villain, Akira Nishikiyama, will stop at nothing to gain control of the Tojo clan. He's whipped a mass of rioters into a frenzy. Kamurocho's been plunged into mayhem. The riotous mob is out for the blood of one man! The legendary Yakuza, the Dragon of Dojima, Kazuma Kiryu!
I won't hold anything back. If you want to die, come at me!
I do not sound like that.
Folks, hold on to your umbrellas, cause it's about to rain blood!
How about this?
The Dragon of Dojima, Kazuma Kiryu, has met his maker here at the castle! Yet another upset! Tonight's battles have really flipped the script!
Look at you go, Joryu. Survive the next battle, and the prize is yours.
Sure you.
Yep, that's what he said to call him. Wouldn't tell us his real name.
Ah, I see.
For the next one, we'll have him in the role of Kiryu, reenacting a legendary showdown.
In the winter of 2006, a truly strange incident occurred. A legendary Yakuza, said to be the strongest in the history of the Omi Alliance, suddenly vanished. Who? Why, the second patriarch of the Omi Alliance's Goryu clan, Ryuji Goda. Rumor is, on that night in Kamurocho, the dragons of East and West, Ryuji Goda and Kazuma Kiryu, duked it out in a no-holds-barred brawl! The results of that fight remain shrouded in mystery. So, who's to say Ryuji Goda isn't still out there somewhere? Who's to say he isn't here with us tonight? Get ready, folks, because we're about to raise the ring! Joryu, the boisterous brawler who crushed Kazuma Kiryu in the last round, will be playing the Dragon of Dojima. At last, the third and final battle. There's no turning back now. Will he eat or be eaten? A thrilling clash between legendary Yakuza rehashed before your very eyes!
Here we go.
got the look down, but nothing else. Trust the tiger. Instead of his own two hands, he'd have rather died.
You really put on a show for us tonight, Shishido. You've outdone yourself.
My pleasure, Patriarch.
Good on the Watase family for finding him. Anyone as strong as that? Figured they'd already be on my radar. Guess not.
It's all thanks to the Colosseum. This place has a mystical pull that attracts money and power, the way I see it.
You're getting good at flattery. For someone who grew up in shit.
Why, thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got duties to attend to. You put on a great show tonight, Kiryu-san. Truly captivating.
I fulfilled my end of the bargain. So spill it. Where's Hanawa?
Now, why the rush? You gotta let me congratulate you first. Why don't you stay and chat for a while? Night's still young, right? What do you think of this view? City looks pretty sweet. Sparkling like this. Gorgeous, even. Back when I was bottom of the barrel, all this glamour was too good for little old me. I was abandoned by my folks at 15. Had to brawl just to feed myself. My old man, the worthless fuck, was drowning in debt. Would have done anything for cash. Probably rotting in a ditch somewhere by now. Thanks to him, I spent my days forced to fight in death matches against brats my age. Just the Kijin clan's expendable toys. Only path to survival was to toughen up. And even then, even when you did get tougher, you could be killed on a whim. Strength and luck. The second you run out of either, you're just another corpse. Never knew when your life might be snuffed out, just like that. It's only recently I've been able to look back and laugh about it.
Sounds like the stuff in nightmares, what the Kijin clan did to you. And yet, you seemed awfully friendly with the Patriarch.
I've learned a thing or two about telling people what they want to hear. Couldn't have done it if Captain Cyrano hadn't seen something in me. Spent decades wriggling around in the muck before he picked me out of the gutter. Like a knight in shining fucking armor. In fact, Shishido is the name the boss gave me once I swore my oath. So that I could be reborn and leave behind my shit-smeared past. Doubt you can relate, huh, Kiryu-san? Your past. Well, you're the Dragon of Dojima. Prize fighter and legendary Yakuza. Even your piss smells like virtue and chivalry. The path you've walked has been nothing but glitz and glamour. So why not stop skulking around pretending to be dead? Shout your name out to the world. Forget about Hanawa-san and Daidoji. Do what you want. Revive Kazuma Kiryu and join us for one last hurrah. Surely you must be itching for it, right? So come on.
No, you couldn't be more wrong.
What?
I've listened to you long enough. If you can't stop yourself from blabbering, then do it after you've returned Hanawa. To begin with, you're talking to the wrong man. I'm not Kazuma Kiryu.
Well, aren't you stubborn? Or maybe the Daidoji just has you well trained. How'd they manage to get you so tame, I wonder?
Just tell me where to find Hanawa. I am done wasting time.
Fine. Fine. I get it. A promise is a promise. Your precious Hanawa-san is being watched over in a little corner of Sotenbori. Captain Surino's been using a building called Namiki No. 3 as his hideout. He's been waiting for you there. And the family's best fighters are there waiting too.
You mean he won't release Hanawa without a fight?
The boss and the captain, they both want you on their side. That said, according to Captain, this is the final negotiation. So, these are his orders for you. If you want Hanawa-san back, then come and take him.
And you?
Well, when it's time for us to face off, I want you fresh and fighting fit. Don't want to hear you whine about how tired you are after getting your ass beat.
In that case, enjoy the time you have left. Once I rescue Hanawa, I'll pay you back for whatever you've done to him.
Looking forward to it. Remember, your ass is mine, so you better not lose to the captain.
Hey, I've been waiting for you. So tell me, what was your prize? I did get you this far, right? Surely it wouldn't kill you to share some scraps.
No prize. Right now, I need to return to Sotenbori.
What? Why? They seriously didn't give you anything?
I'll tell you on the helicopter. Let's get out of here. Now.
Jeez, okay. Must be serious stuff, huh? In that case, I'll head to the helipad, get them ready for us. Meet me there when you're ready to go.
You already know why I'm here. Where's Hanawa?
You'll find him on the top floor with Captain Surino. But first, we're gonna make you feel real welcome. Wouldn't want to be rude.
With bats and iron pipes, no less. You know, it's hard not to be disappointed by such a skimpy welcome party.
Talking a big game there.
For our part, we think the captain's overestimated you, Kiryu-san.
I won't waste time arguing, but I'll be sure to give you something to talk about.
First, you gotta earn the right to challenge us. If you can't handle these guys, you ain't got no business here.
Hey, don't worry about us. We're not picky about who takes him out.
I'm beyond ready. Bring it on!
How about this? Took out every last one of them, eh? Living up to your reputation. But this is where it ends, pal.
You ain't getting away next time.
brains out!
Nice job coming all this way. But this is as far as you go. Lights out, bitch!
Hanawa!
That didn't take long. You shouldn't have rushed. I was totally fine.
It's all right now. You did good.
Guess they don't call you the legendary dragon for nothing. I just got off the phone with Shishido reporting your win. The next thing I know, here you are.
Seems like you've had some fun with Hanawa, Tsuruno.
If you just agreed to join us sooner, I could have sent him up to the pearly gates without so much suffering. In a way, this is all your fault, Kiryu-san.
Enough of your bullshit. You'll pay for this, Tsuruno.
So I take it you still won't join us. Happy to spend your days wagging your tail for the Daidoji. You go back there. There's nothing for you. Rest of your life. Sure you're all right with that?
This isn't the time for you to be worrying about others, Tsuruno. You might not live to see tomorrow.
Ah, well if that's how it's gonna be then. Get him! Let's finish this!
Let's go!
Give me that!
You really came to save me? All by yourself?
I hate to say this, but it didn't seem like anyone else would come.
I can't believe you. But honestly, I should thank you. You saved my life, Joyu.
This isn't over yet. I still need to know why they did this to you. I'll make him spit it out. Besides, I need to thank him for his hospitality.
That sounds like a fine idea. Perfect, actually.
Tsuruno, you and I have a lot to talk about. But first, you're gonna answer me. The person who's behind all this, is it really Watase?
Still find that hard to believe? Huh. You're certainly cautious. But I'm the real deal. Watase family's captain. As for what the boss told me, apparently we need Kiryu-san's help, now more than ever, for the sake of the Omi Alliance, and for the Tojo clan.
The Tojo clan? What's that got to do with me?
Oh, it's got everything to do with you. But still, I can't talk about it with outsiders around.
Outsiders? Now that's a fine thing to say. You messed me up this badly, and yet still think of me as an outsider?
That was all Shishido, no? I just refrained from stopping him.
This is precisely why I hate the Yakuza. But I understand. Let's go somewhere else then. Daidoji maintains several bases in Sotenbori. But this time, it'll be me asking the questions, Tsuruno-san. So you better be ready. And if someone just happens to rough you up a little, well, we'll just call it even, right?
Kiryu-san, this will be the last chance you get. To rid yourself of that Daidoji collar, you gotta shut Hanawa up for good. Here and now. Do that, and the boss and I will take care of the rest. Are you really going to spend the rest of your life doing what they say? Is that the fate of the Dragon of Dojima?
And what would you have me do?
Well, you see, we intend to force a dissolution of the Omi Alliance and the Tojo clan. It'll be a joint declaration by our boss and the 6th chairman, Daigo Dojima.
What?
But we need your help. That's what he told me.
What are you talking about?
You've heard that our boss is getting released from prison next month.
Now that you mention it, it is around that time, isn't it?
Once he gets out, Yakuza from all over Osaka will welcome him back at Omi HQ. At that moment, he intends to declare the dissolution of the Omi Alliance to the police. A bunch of Tojo clan officers who've been in hiding are showing up too. And with that, they'll make their joint dissolution.
So this is what Watase wants. Daigo too? But why?
The truth is that the Yakuza can't continue to exist like this, with all the laws targeting us. If a grunt slips up, the boss takes the fall and goes to jail. That's the way things are now. In fact, that's how our boss wound up in prison in the first place. You so much as look at a politician or cop the wrong way, and bam! You're locked up. At this rate, a day will come when Yakuza are no different from government slaves.
So, before that happens, you want to dissolve?
That's right. Once they get the collar around our necks, that's it. Freedom will be an empty dream. There will be no chance to revolt, no escape, no choice but to slowly fade away. Apparently, the 6th chairman of the Tojo clan came to the same conclusion. But to dissolve so many groups at once, all hell's gonna break loose. A lot of folks will be upset with the decision. Opposition will come in droves from the biggest Yakuza clans in Japan. No possible way we could hold them back. But hey, if the legendary dragon were with us, maybe things could be different.
Unfortunately, Kazuma Kiryu is dead. Isn't that right, Joryu? Or perhaps you intend to shut me up and go along with Tsuruno-san. If that's your decision, there's little I can do to stop you.
I promise you, Kiryu-san. This is the last thing the Omi Alliance will ever ask of you. We'll outwit the Daidoji and fake your death again. Then you'll have your old life back. Pretty good deal, ain't it? You could see those kids in Okinawa again, too.
Enough! Shut the hell up!
Kiryu-san,
Killing Hana was out of the question. There is no chance in hell I'd agree to that. And don't you ever mention those children again. They have nothing to do with any of this. Hanawa, use this to tell Daidoji that you're okay. We're done here.
Really, Kiryu-san? You know you'll look back and regret this someday.
I told you to be quiet.
We'll keep Surano at our Sotenbori hideout to interrogate him for a while. How the Daidoji decides to deal with Watase depends on what we learn.
Right.
You should come by after you get some rest. You must be tired after all. I'll give you directions to the hideout later.
You're not usually this thoughtful.
Well, you did save my life. On that note, can I ask you a question? Earlier, it would have been so easy to join forces with Surano and shut me up for good. If a man on the fringes of society like me went missing, no one would ever know. And the Watase family's proposal seems like a good deal. To see those children again, all you had to do was let me die. So, why did you save me?
I approached the Daidoji and declared I would die. I'm in no position to want anything from life. Not anymore. How could I let someone else die for the sake of a dead man?
Well, that's a legendary Yakuza for you. Sticking to your guns till the bitter end, no matter what.
It's not like that. I've just known plenty of people who lost their lives pursuing what they believed in. And someday, when I see them again, I don't want to be ashamed of myself. That's the only thing I still have power over.
I see.
Did that answer your question?
Yes. Huh. I suppose it did. I'm sorry for keeping you. Again, you really should go and rest.
Right.
At this point, it goes without saying, but please keep a low profile. This is Omi Alliance territory, so there are plenty of people here who might recognize you.
Joryu, it's Hanawa. We've arrived at the hideout. There's a club called Lady Paradise down an alleyway in West Shofukucho. Look for the pink lantern on the ground. You'll find a door nearby surrounded by a chain-link fence. Can you meet me there?
How's it going with Surno?
No particular problems. He's behaving himself.
Good. I'll see you there.
Joryu, over here.
Got it. So the Daidoji have hideouts in Sotenbori too?
They're all over the country. But admittedly, they're not usually this crowded. We're in a state of emergency. There's no telling how far word of your survival has spread through Omi ranks. We're currently looking into how to solve this situation.
Surno's here too?
Yes. He's in the interrogation room. We haven't been too rough with him. But of course, I can't promise that will continue to be the case.
Did you get anything out of him?
No. Nothing more than what you and I already know.
Glad to see you back safely, Hanawa.
My apologies for making you worry. But what brings you to Osaka? I don't remember calling you, Yoshimura-san.
The boss had me come and assist you. No need to glare at me like that.
You left a comrade to die just to save your own hide. Did you expect a warm welcome?
Your efforts to secure Hanawa's safety are appreciated, Joryu. However, the fact remains that you disobeyed direct orders. I won't forget that anytime soon.
So, do you need something?
The boss would like to have a word with you.
Over here, please, Hanawa-san. He's on the line now.
Very well.
That means you too, Joryu.
You heard her. Over here.
Who's this boss of yours?
He's within the upper echelons of the Daidoji faction. In truth, I don't know much about him.
So he's the one pulling the strings, huh?
I won't say you ought to be nervous, but do try to take this seriously. After all, I have a position to maintain.
There you are, Hanawa-kun. And this must be Joryu, correct?
That's right. It's thanks to him that I'm alive.
Or you could say it's thanks to him you were endangered in the first place. He allowed his identity to be discovered, did he not?
No. Watase of the Omi Alliance was one step ahead of us. The recent smuggling operation was a ruse to acquire proof of Kazuma Kiryu's survival. They outwitted every single one of us.
While that may be, our agreement with your agent has still been violated. Kazuma Kiryu agreed to die for us, so that we may maintain our organization's security. Our terms stated that he would ensure knowledge of his survival does not make its way to the general public. If he cannot maintain his end of the agreement, we would have no obligation to maintain ours. Don't you agree, Kiryu-san?
What would you have me do?
Get rid of any evidence that points to you being alive. You can start with the man in the cell over there, Surino. Next is subordinate Shishido. Then you'll silence Surino's lackeys, the ones who tortured Hanawa-kun. They're all members of the Watase family, correct? How many in total?
What?
There were 25.
You must be joking. You want me to kill all of them?
Yes, and one other. Masaru Watase. It's a pity there isn't some other way to silence them. But they are no more than Yakuza, after all. And cruelty is the way of the Daidoji. A word of caution, though. Fail me in this, and there will be no second video call. If you value your life, show us we can value it again, too.
Kiryu-san, I understand how you must be feeling, but please don't disobey him.
What?
In a large organization like Daidoji, rules must remain ironclad. It's the only way to maintain order. These are the sort of people you enter to deal with. Should you choose to make light of the boss's words, you won't be the only one who's punished. The very people you gave up your life to protect will be affected. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Kiryu-san? Guess it's your turn to interrogate me. Oh. Wait, hold on now. You haven't heard all I know yet.
Candid, Surino. We have had enough of your Yakuza shit show. For a lifetime. You understand, Joryu. You get this one chance to prove your loyalty.
It's the only way forward. Unfortunately.
Damn.
It must be cinched on there real tight. That collar they got around your neck.
Joryu!
Everyone back up. Tsuruno, you're getting out of here. You'll be safe once you make it outside of the building. Your Omi crew's out there, staking out the place.
You're really fucked now, Joryu.
What the hell, Tsuruno? Go!
Shit!
So how do you want this to play out now? It's not just your life that's at stake here. Now the kids in Okinawa are—
Shut your mouth! You will not lay a single finger on them.
Fine then. I'm afraid this is a decision you cannot come back from. I didn't want this. I'm sorry. Why must you always do this?
Yeah, let's go.
Please, you must hang up the phone. You're trying to reach Morning Glory Orphanage, aren't you? Did you plan to tell the children to run? It's too late for that. I never wanted things to turn out like this, but you forced my hand, Kiryu-san. Daidoji agents are already in position. In Okinawa, outside of Morning Glory. There are as many agents as there are children.
Hanawa.
Hello? May I ask who's calling? Hello? Okay, I'm hanging up then.
If I give them the signal, they will immediately get into position. The Daidoji were right to take precautions against you. This is live footage. Everyone, can you give us a wave?
Fine. Hanawa, call off your men from Morning Glory. Please.
I will. As soon as you demonstrate your willingness to obey. You understand, don't you? I don't want to do this either. Kazuma Kiryu is now Joryu once again. Pull out of Morning Glory. Leave the rest to me. It's truly a pity that it had to come to this. Why did you do something so foolish? All you had to do was shoot Surano.
How could I let this happen?